The arch enemy of God the Father is the devil. Now, many people have difficulty believing in a devil, but they don't have any difficulty believing in evil. In fact, it seems that the days in which we are living at the present time are giving us many, many, many demonstrations and illustrations of the manifestation of evil. When we think of God, we think of all that is good and right and true and beautiful. We see God as the very personification of goodness and righteousness and truthfulness and beauty. That being the case, if we have no difficulty seeing God as the very personification of all that is good and right and beautiful and true, why should we have difficulty believing in the very personification of evil itself? Just think of all the evil in the world being gathered into a person, a source, a malevolent entity in this world of ours. And you'll finish up with some semblance of understanding of the devil, the great enemy of God, the great enemy of our souls. Now then, the Apostle Paul, writing in Ephesians chapter 6, unmasks the devil for us, and he says, now we're not ignorant of his devices. Neither, he says, are we ignorant of the ways in which he operates. Let me just read a few verses for you here. He says, our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Now, those are mysterious statements, but the reality is there are dynamic, malevolent forces operating in our world under the leadership and the headship of the devil himself. And we need to recognize that he does exist, that he is real. However, we also need to recognize that when Christ died on the cross, he met the devil on his home ground, that is the devil's home ground. He submitted to and was subjected to all the nefarious activities of the devil himself. He went down into death, which was the devil's arch tool, his final trump card. And Jesus went down into death, and he destroyed death through his resurrection. And in destroying death, he defeated the devil. So we have to know our enemy. He is an enemy who is vicious, who is real, who is powerful, and he's defeated. However, God allows him to run around in this world like a roaring lion. And he does this because, in actual fact, it is because the devil is real and evil is rampant that we are called to be representatives of the living God and to resist him and to stand firm against him.